What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vienna Entertainment News.
Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor.
Trying to get some brown sugar.
Why is you move? She don't want to be about it.
Take a picture.
Whoa, no.
What happened?
Oh, look at our happy baby Brooklyn. She is so adorable. Her mother posted these cute pictures right here of her smiling, some of them, and of course giving face and getting her modeling on. She's such a natural when it comes to being on camera and all of that. It's like she sees the camera and she gets in ready mode. Okay, it was also nice to see Kenya hanging with Sheree. They are neighbors, so Kenya and Sheree had the funniest shade, man. Y'all remember when Kenya Moore said she's screaming at me as if I sliced the air mattress that she's been sleeping on for the last 4 years. When I tell you, I needed someone to pick me off the floor. I'm like, what? Okay, but all fun shade. No one is coming for people who's on air mattress. It's not that deep. Don't even, turn a fun movement into something terrible. Sheree would shade her really bad and she would come right back with it, and they had their back and forth with their houses. But it's nice to see, they are neighbors. It's nice to see Kenya visiting Sheree. Our normally happy baby wasn't having it. She was like, first of all, what is this big thing next to me, Sheree dog Gotti? And she was like, I'm keeping my eyes on you, okay? So you have people online saying for Sheree to keep her dog away from Brooklyn and all of that, but I'm sure, as big as Sheree dog is, he's probably well trained and a happy dog, but I wrote on Instagram, hell, I would have said hi from the car, because I like animals, I like pets, I like dogs, but not that big. I'm sorry, but but anyways, it's nice to see them together. Kenya did post the videos on her Instagram page in her Instagram story. That means if she does not actually post them to her page on Instagram, her actual page, it will disappear in 24 hours. But she posted a video basically saying that she was asking for some brown sugar, and they are some brown sugar, okay? Kenya and Sheree, speaking of their complexions, beautiful women, okay? Sheree, however, posted a picture. Remember Kenya said in the video, take a picture.
Take a picture.
She posted a picture with Kenya, Brooklyn, and Gotti, and she wrote, "Happy Thanksgiving. Look who stopped by today. She needed some potatoes, okay? I love thy neighbor." And she tagged Kenya Moore, and people were in the comments saying, "I thought she said she needed some brown sugar." Now we all know Sheree and Kenya are just having fun and they're joking. When I talk about, common sense, it's not so common on social media, and I talk about how people just take everything too seriously. Person wrote, "Wow, as rich as they are, they need to borrow? What happened to their assistant?" I'm like, if you don't go sit your behind in that corner and eat your Thanksgiving food, of course these women are joking around. But Carlos King, former Real Housewives of Atlanta producer, he reposted the video from Kenya page, and he wrote, "My faves spending Thanksgiving together, child. I returned to the show for this." He tagged Kenya Moore and he tagged Sheree, okay? Person, there's always gotta be that one person, left a comment. Basically, I was like, oh Lord, did you run this by your massa, Kim Zolciak? I was like, y'all know what, y'all need to stop, because Kim, and how people felt like Sheree never stood up for the girls, especially when Kim was having her moments where she was accused of being a racist and all of that, and Sheree was still having her back and standing up for her. Even on the show, when Kim was wrong, Sheree still had her back, and people were like, do you really think if it was the other way around, Kim would have your bag together. But that whole comment about, did you pass this by your master? I'm like, okay, yeah, too far, but I understand. Anyways, let's go ahead and move forward. It's nice to see these two together. Don't forget that Kenya Moore is still the ambassador for Baby Quest, and they are still looking for donations. She posted this adorable picture of Brooklyn and basically asking people to donate to Baby Quest today to help families have their own miracle baby. Okay, so I love that picture of Brooklyn as the newest ambassador for Baby Quest. Baby Quest grants. I realize infertility is difficult enough without having to worry about the financial burden it creates. Please join me in spreading kindness and giving financial help to those battling the high cost of fertility treatment. I encourage each of my followers to donate $5 or more if you like to Baby Quest Foundation. Funds will be awarded to future grant recipients to help them pursue expensive procedures as IVF. For those of us who have been blessed with children, let's pass this along so that others may also experience the joy of parenthood. And she went ahead and included the link. It's interesting, man. We've been talking a lot about, children this week and last week, between all the drama on Married to Medicine and Buffy and Jackie and fertility issues and surrogacy, and Candy just had her third child via surrogate and all of that. So it's just been a lot of talk about this going around. And yeah, so absolutely, if you're able to be a blessing, definitely go ahead and bless those. And of course, people came for Sheree, was like, girl, it's potatoes, okay? Isn't it potatoes? Love, reunion, comeback Sheree. So just correcting her because she put the apostrophe. I'm like, y'all would catch and drag people for every little thing. It was probably a simple error, but if it wasn't, now Sheree knows to not put potatoes anymore, okay? For those of you who love shopping, Black Friday and Cyber Monday and all of these shopping days that's coming up, who's been wanting to support Kenya Moore but felt like, oh, I can't afford it, it's not that expensive at all. Her products are not expensive, but if you want to save extra, Kenya did post that get ready Kenya Moore edges 40% off for Black Friday only on Amazon. So many people struggle with loss of hair and breakage around the hairline, aka edges. This is typically from lace front wigs, heat damages, extreme and prolonged tension from braids and wigs, etc. More Edges is formulated to help regrow your damaged hair. Take advantage of this remarkable product now, and then go ahead and read the hashtag. No, I'm not getting paid to run Kenya Moore ad. Value Beauty, and also to go to Kenya Moore hair website as well to get that. All right, but she did put only on Amazon though. Black Friday only on Amazon, so you can get it from other places for the regular prices it look like, but on Amazon you would get it for 40% off. All right, now Joggers, during a reunion, with Sheree, I think this was her last reunion on the show or something like that. Andy Cohen basically asked her, what she was working on. Is She by Sheree coming back? You remember the fashion show without fashion? Yes. So when Andy asked her that question, she said she had Joggers coming out. Okay, and Andy said when, and she couldn't pinpoint exactly when. So she was like, springtime, summer, and she was just all over the place. And it was just a hilarious moment. So that's where the whole Joggers, Sheree did this big thing, and so far, still no lunch yet. The website still does not have all of the products, but Sheree does have prototypes because she took pictures in Joggers. I did, I think, 2 videos on Sheree promoting, the Joggers. So hopefully in the future, we will see it. The same way how it took her 150 years to complete her home, but guess what? She did complete her home, and her home is a beautiful home. I am going to give that to her. So hey, sometimes it takes a long time. Sheree is one of those people that wants to keep up with the Joneses so much and so badly that it got her into some serious financial trouble. We already know that apart from their fun shade and fun times, Kenya and Sheree also had some dark moments with, Sheree making some remarks and comments that basically if Kenya became a survivor of domestic violence, she would have deserved being physically abused by her ex, who actually recently is in the news for assaulting his current girlfriend, and he's been charged with battery and assault and things like that. And I think he's either currently in jail or, whatever the case might be. Like Kiki Palmer say, I don't know this man. I don't want to waste my time on that man. But Google his story. He's in the news. So, of course, Kenya always get vindicated when people called her a liar. Well, yeah, he is. Years later, going to jail for putting his hands on another woman. So when Sheree said if that man anger left from busting Kenya windows to actually putting his hands on her, that Kenya would have deserved that because Kenya provoked people. For her anger to be to the level of her, a mother with girls, to think that it would have been appropriate for a woman to get physically abused, that was a different level of hate. And that's when Kenya said, I can't believe you would say that when you are a survivor of domestic violence. And once again, in an attempt to prove that Kenya Moore is a liar, Kenya is lying, guess what? Kenya was once again vindicated because she did not lie. Bob admitted to putting his hands on her. We saw Sheree cry in the van. And who showed Sheree compassion in her moment of being, just down and crying? It wasn't the other girls. It was Kenya Moore who reached over and gave her a hug. And even after that, she still tried to comfort Kenya again. And it was weird, and Twitter dragged her for it. So for someone to hate you so much, to go that low, and for the two of you to get past it and to be in this moment where, your daughter can come to her house and you all can laugh and it's Thanksgiving and all of that, this moment right here is a beautiful moment. I'm not saying that Kenya and Sheree are BFFs, but the fact that Sheree is around her daughter, they're laughing, and she went to her house and Sheree is her neighbor, that's an amazing thing and a good start, okay? So anyways, I am wishing all of you well. I hope you had an amazing Thanksgiving. I do have more Thanksgiving videos coming. Anyways, wishing Kenya and her family and Sheree and her family nothing but the best. The end of here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.